I don't like you. And if I don't like you, I want to get rid of you. Hi everyone, how are you? It is 6:30 and I'm going to go to sleep because I'm really tired. But I say, I got my icon box and I've been looking forward to it. As far as I remember, I don't think I liked much in here. Either that or I had a hard time choosing my items, which meant I either had them or I wasn't interested in them. Oh, do I remember who curated it? Isn't it somebody like Vanderpump, Linda, Lisa? Somebody Vanderpump? Isn't there a show about her or somebody else or something? I don't watch a lot of TV, so I don't know. This must be her. Yeah, Lisa Vanderpump. There we go. And it says unapologetically decadent. I have to say one thing. I really like her sweater. I was just taking a close look at it and it looks velvety. I like the color combination. It's pretty cool. All right, let's start with this. Oh, it's Kevin Aquam. And it almost, all right, doesn't it look like a tart box to you? At first glance, I don't even know what this is. The Precision Brow Pencil. And I have mine in brunette. That's very pretty. It is very, very light, but it's sleek, and I like this point. And let's see. I was trying to pull a cover off. How about you roll it up? I'm just not used to that. You know which one does do this? It's my Lunaster from Blue Mercury. It is a micro fine tip, which is exactly what I want. Let me do this so I don't break it. Okay, wait till you see when I take this off how red my hand is from having to scratch this into my skin. No, it's etching it like a tattoo into my skin. It should be warmed up because it's not like this was sitting outside. It's been in my house for at least 5 days, if not more. Okay, we're going to take this off because I want you to see how red my hand is. I didn't even speak about the color. I think it may be warm. Why? I didn't want to wear makeup remover wipe juice. Ew. It's almost welting. Look at that. Can you... I'm hoping that you can see that on my hand. There is a welt, a line welt on my hand. I'm hoping it's not like expired or anything. I automatically know what this is. It's LYS. I love that they have very recognizable packaging. Speak Love Moisture Matte Lipstick, and this is in Sincere. That appears to be the color. Very pretty. Is that worse? Can't wait to get my new lighting. Anyway, the packaging feels weighty. This is textured. It almost feels like leather. It reminds me of an Hourglass lipstick. That's very pretty. Shall I? Oh, wow, it is really smooth. That went on like a dream. All right, let's see here. Well, I can tell you it goes on beautifully. It is easy to apply as far as the shape goes. I think I like the color. With my lighting, I absolutely and literally cannot tell. You know, I really do think I like it. It's hard for me to tell really how it feels because I had the lip plumper on, but I think I'm very happy considering I usually don't like any lip colors. For me to like a lip color, it has to be really, really good. Okay, it's Il Maquillage. I just think we do get quite a bit of it. But their packaging, this literally feels like a brick. Why do I say literally a lot? I didn't even tell you what it is. It is the High Point Bronzer, Blush, and Highlighter Pro Palette. And I have not tried, at least to my knowledge, their formula. Very sleek. This reminds me very much of a Pat McGrath palette. It's just as weighty. Look at the beautiful raised name here. It says Il Maquillage. This is gorgeous packaging. I've said that all the time. Of course it's going to get fingerprinty. Beautiful heavy closure. Oh, look how cool. Oh, hello. Just a powder on the mirror. Wait. First of all, the coolness factor is that this stays while this lifts up. But when I lifted it up, I was expecting to see a protector here. So do you see, because there isn't a protector, what happened? It's those little details that I think make a difference to me. Is that because it was just touching? Let me see if I can get a close-up of the texture. Is that because it touched the mirror, or was it touched by a human? And I'm trying to figure out why there's two. Let me see. Bronzer, blush, and highlighter pro palette. Is it just that there's two highlighters? This one is in light, so they do have other options. Well, it's easy to tell what the names are because of the shape. This is a nice shade for me. I really do like the raised pans and the shape of them. This is called Heat Up. It's a very nice bronzer. It's not too orange. That's called Glimmer. I like that I had to build it up because that's how I like to do with brushes. No, that was completely wrong. That is how I like blushes to act. Nope. Perform. Act, perform, honestly, it's the same thing. Anyway, it's a pretty pink blush, but it's not overbearing. And now I want to test this odd one. I don't know quite how to explain it. It's lighter and fluffier than this flat pan, and I want to see if there's an actual difference. This is that square pan that I just described as light and fluffy, and this is the original one. The flat one is called Glimmer, and this one that I just put on over here is called Throne. How about I try one on one side and one on the other? This one on here. I think that it went on smoothly. You'll have to tell me. Now I'm going to try this one, which is Glimmer. They go on nicely, both of them do. Let's play freaking musical lights again. That's the Glimmer, and that's that one. I can't wait to get into editing to see if there's any difference at all. Look at all the fingerprints already. I don't care. With the luxurious feel of this palette and the fact that I don't have these, I happen to like the uniqueness of this palette. Some people may say that it's wasted space. I'm liking it. It's Amiga. It's called their Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Leave-In Conditioner. I'm praying, hoping, and praying that this will be good, because I have so many half-opened products that I'm just like, I don't like you. And if I don't like you, I want to get rid of you. Well, I'm very excited to try that. This is from TYS, one of my favorite lip plumpers that I have purchased 2 of them myself. I first tried it in this box. Anyway, the Angel Face Setting Powder, a super soft sheer setting powder for angel face skin. Oh, that's pretty. It's different. I love the pink translucent packaging. I don't mind that it doesn't have a mirror. It feels interesting. Very smooth. It's supposed to blur. Is it blurring? And there's absolutely no smell. I do have a lot of powders, but I really do like trying new powders. Okay, so this is from Tarte. It's funny, I just said this looked like Tarte. It is the Juicy palette. I have the mini Juicy palette that I got in a set, I think 2 or 3 years ago for the holidays. It came with the little Juicy, that was the name of it. It was 3 baby palettes. This is pretty. I like other Tarte packaging better. This is slightly raised. It has a little bit of heft to it. I swear, what is it with me that I think everything is like been touched? You see what I mean? Probably just imperfections, but I'm such like paranoid person. And I think that one, but that could just be some fallout. Smells like heaven, like every freaking Tarte palette does. Love the color story. I think it's a good ratio of mattes to shimmers. There's that color. There's my favorite color. You know, for S&Gs, I'm going to put that color on my eyes so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I cannot see a blessed thing, nor can I see it close up, but I'll let you guys be the judge about whether or not I can wear that color. Let's do the next row because it's fun. This light pink here and this darker rose color, I had to go over twice. And this chocolate had a different texture that was a little bit more substantial when I went to swipe it. Like I could feel it across my hand. That's not a bad or a good thing. Just wanted you to note the differences in how I'm feeling. This one here is like the second one next to that chocolate. As I said, I'm absolutely awful, and it's just not very pigmented because I think it's blending into my skin. I like the different textures. I like the ratios of shimmers to mattes. I wanted to bring out my Pat McGrath palette so I can compare the heaviness to it. Now, there is of course a difference where Pat McGrath has the beveled mirror. It does have a nice closure as well. I'd say this one is heavier, but I do think it's because of the mirror. But they both have nice closure, and as I said, that was really what I first thought of when I picked up the palette. I do have something from Glow Recipe. It is one of my favorite skincare brands. It does have some good ingredients, but scents that just get me. Their packaging is adorable. Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. And oh my goodness gracious. Would you look at how cute again? Their first products, what was it, the watermelon? I think those are always going to be my favorites. It does have a scent. It's a little sweet, but not bakery sweet. They say to pat it into your skin. So like, is it a toner or is it an essence or is it a toner essence? The way I usually use toner is to get all the last little remnants of stuff off of my face, but maybe I'll use this as both. By the way, the lipstick still feels really good. Oy! Okay, and the next thing I have is the Dewtopia 20% Acid Night Treatment. I do remember this, and I do have it. And I think I got this because there was nothing else, and I think I got it to sell on Poshmark. But let me see the one that I have inside. Here it is. I used half of it already. I'm like, okay, do I sell it or do I keep it? I do have other stuff I can use. Probably going to sell this. Let me just show you exactly what the consistency of this is. I like that it locks. It's on the thicker side. It's smoothed in very nicely. It has a bit of a silicone feel to it. The smell is terrible, but it always rubs in completely. And I never have a problem layering anything else on top of it. All right, I don't know what to make out of my box. Oh guys, before I forget, I'm going to be changing my channel name. There's some reasons why I'm doing it. I'm going to give you enough notice in several community posts before I do it so you will know what to look out for. I've been playing around with some names and I may put them again on a poll and see which one you guys vote for. But anyway, okay, Amiga Hydro Rush Intense Moisture Leave-In Conditioner. This is $29. It says that a few sprays of this hydrating leave-in conditioner drenches your strands with long-lasting moisture while helping to detangle and reduce frizz. You can use this on wet or dry hair to help tame flyaways and reduce frizz. Guess what? Look at what a freaking rat's nest my hair is right now. For some reason this looks familiar, but I honestly don't know if I've tried it. It has a bit of a floral smell to it. It's hard to tell. Let me do it this way since I have a dark shirt on. To be honest, I don't know. It feels a little bit thick in my hair, but I guess time will tell. The next product, which I've talked my ass off about, it's the Il Makiage High Point Face Shaping Palette. This is $72. Now, we have a lot of products. I have a lot of products. There are a lot of products that are luxury and $72. it at least has the packaging of a $72 product. I do have mine in light. They say it's an all-in-one face shaping palette featuring the matte bronzer, a pigmented blush, and 2 pearlescent highlighters. To me, they were both very, very similar. The next, which I think I do like still, is the LYS Speak Love Moisture Matte Lipstick. This is $20. And again, I have mine in the color Sincere. The next thing, of course, is the Tartelette Juicy Clay Palette. This is $47. I think when these particular palettes came out, they were $39. Now they're $47 freaking dollars. I'm also pretty excited to try the TYS Beauty Angel Face Setting Powder. This is $26. And oh, I have mine in the color Heaven. Again, there must be other colors. My main thing is I want to see how it works underneath my eyes, and then there are some powders that make me look a little cakey, especially in the winter. This one is touted as being more hydrating. I forgot to mention that they picked the Amica, they picked the El Maquillage for me, the LYS Beauty lipstick for me. They also picked the Tarte Juicy palette, and they also picked the TYS powder. I picked the Glow Recipe Cloudberry Bright Essence Toner. Let's see, let me guess. I'm thinking this is going to be $49. Let's see. Okay, $38. Not too far off. Okay, I picked the Kevyn Aucoin, the Precision Brow Pencil in Brunette. These were made in Japan, which I was not aware of, but I don't see a batch code on here anywhere. There's obviously a barcode. I'm going to have to try my best to look it up because I have a lot of brow products that I open straight away and they're not dry like that. My hand still feels uncomfortable and I'm not over exaggerating. And this is $30. Okay, the last thing, of course, is the Ulla Henriksen Dewtopia 20% acid treatment. Again, this one's going up on the Poshmark. This is $60. 60 bucks. Yes, but I was supposed to get the Biro Passion Fruit Yogurt Smoothing Serum. It's not in here. And how much is this worth? That is worth $89. So that kind of ticked me off, and I'm glad that I looked, for goodness sakes. The box is confusing to me. I don't know whether it's my brain not processing it and being able to say, okay, it's a decent box. I like it, but I don't know. It feels not fulfilling to me, I said, because I know that I struggled with my choices. So I don't know how to rate it. I am kind of excited, but I'm not jumping for joy. I'm not wanting to bury my head in the sand like an ostrich. I guess I would have to say I'm somewhere in the middle. I look forward to your thoughts because my thoughts are so scrambled. I don't know what I'm saying. I do want to thank you guys for going through this with me. You're all amazingly wonderful. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your love. And I guess that's it. I'm probably going to cut out all the bloopers and put them at the end, so maybe you will continue to watch. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye. It's my Lunaster from Bloom Your... One of my favorite lip... while helping to detangle and reduce